One film that played a lot of festivals and got a lot of critical acclaim in independent circles is called A Love Song. It stars veteran character actor Dale Dickey. This is a much more introspective experience for her. The story's pretty bare bones. She's a widow who keeps to herself, but someone who she hasn't seen in a long time comes back into her life. They bond, have deep, meaningful conversations about grief, think back on their respective lives. And it hits all the usual beats you would see in these much more muted, understated indie dramas. But I mean, it can be very poignant. The performances are fantastic. It's not very dialogue driven. It relies a lot on actors' facial expressions. It can be poignant in the way it extracts so much emotion through moments of silence. But while I was engaged enough, it felt more like an acting exercise than anything. I do relate to these characters, but it still does tackle topics that we've seen so many times before, in ways I wouldn't necessarily call the freshest. A lot of its effectiveness does rest heavily on our lead actor's shoulders. Like I said, they do a fantastic job, and it leads to an emotionally satisfying experience. Maybe not one that I'm clamoring to see again anytime soon because of how understated it can feel, but it does get its point across well enough, so I would give it a 6 out of 10.